A little man who cast a large and crooked shadow.
Papa?
What can I do for you, Sophia?
My grandfather was murdered.
Death of a legend.
Leonides had a lot of powerful friends. He also had powerful enemies.
The killer may still be in the house. I'm frightened, Charles. Are you Sophia's sleuth?
I knew Hayward once. Did well for himself until he was murdered.
These people, they were born rich, so they think no one else is good enough.
He's a gold digger. I'd like to strangle that woman with my bare hands.
Are you saying you'd like to see Brenda hanged?
You are twisting my words. We're a very odd family, Charles.
I'd say we're doing another murder, don't you think?
There's lots of ruthlessness. That's what's so disturbing. This is what happened.
One of us has to go. Make sure he's put to rest properly.
He already moved on from us years ago.
You can't punish him anymore.
Are you Ricky's mom? From Texas?
Ricky owned the bar. It's yours now.
Oh, my Lord, I've inherited a gay bar.
You forgot to tell me?
It's been overwhelming.
I'd suggest you mingle, but I don't think you have much in common with this crowd.
All right, up next, Joan of Arc, Get it?
Not really much of a crowd.
What do you know about running a drag bar?
I'm a Southern Baptist choir mistress. Different songs, same diva. Some of the wigs are the same, too. I want y'all to sing.
Really sing?
Is Ricky's a baby's father?
Oh, God, no. The guy left me for some girl he met in line for the new iPhone.
僕はボケちまったのかね。
若さを笑わず老いを恨まずいつか来た道いつかなんとかして
お前も来いっての。桜の花が満開で美しかった。
心に咲く花は
もう一度ちゃんと思い出させてあげたい。
季節を押しながら
僕はね、自分で自分の記憶が信じられないんだよ。
今家族みんなの力が必要なんだよ。
父さん、ありがとう。
悲しきもまた殺し
Nu är jag plötsligt säker. Lars är Lars. Även om jag sist såg honom 10 år gammal. Och jag är säker på att han inte kände igen mig. Jag vet vem du är. Jag vet vem du är också. Min far var praktiskt lagd. Lärde mig mycket av honom. Visste hur saker och ting skulle göras.
Kom igen, kom igen.
Det var så det såg ut när jag var 15 år och du försvann ur mitt liv.
Three horses to new homes. That's a good day. You're lucky you didn't kill yourself or one of my horses.
I'm sorry.
Her mom passed away last year. It's been especially hard on Mandy.
Well, I suppose there might be another option. Mandy could work it off.
I can't believe you're making me do this. It's humiliating.
Bradley, come say hi.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
All right, kiddo, I'll see you later, all right? I'm just gonna go post this.
I've rescued a lot of horses over the years. They're a little like kids.
You never know which ones are going to surprise you. Come on, it's not going to hurt you. Looks like you made a friend. I think he just likes the apple.
I think he likes more than that.
It's like he was sent straight from heaven just for you.
There's something about him, you know? Like, he just gets me.
You keep working hard around here, and I'll teach you how to ride.
It's estimated that as much as 70% of all antibiotics sold in the United States go to farms.
They drink out of these nipples, and they eat from these feeders. And that helps the flock grow better. The farmer does better because they have more pounds of meat. Gives the consumer a cheaper food supply. The chickens are healthier, so healthy chickens mean a healthier product for the consumer as well.
But increasingly, this widespread use of antibiotics in animals has been raising concerns.
Is it possible that there's a pathway? I'm thinking particularly of resistance, you know, could it go in bugs from the chicken house to the family table?
We don't know how often that occurs. We think that it probably occurs at a very, very low rate. That linkage is very difficult to connect the dots.
Scientists have long been looking for connections between these dots, trying to
Imagine the
understand.
power of still photographic images. Moments frozen in time that can change the way we perceive our place in the world.
Around you. Are you alone?
Are you alone?
I don't think so.
The room might look empty, but I've actually got plenty of company.
She doesn't mean me.
Or me.
Besides them, I and all of us have got trillions of companions.
We're talking about the tiny creatures that live all over and inside of us.
Microbes.
Like bacteria.
Viruses.
And fungi.
They're so tiny, you can't see them. But there are more of them in and on your body than there are stars in the galaxy.
More than there are human cells in your body.
Altogether, each of us are carrying around about 3 pounds worth. That's about the same size as your brain.
What are they all doing in there?
Today, scientists are exploring this invisible zoo of creatures.
Discovering not only how they can make us sick,
but how they may keep us well.
It's challenging almost everything we thought we knew about human biology.
We take a breath every 3 seconds. That's 28,000 breaths every day. But in major cities around the world, it's getting harder to breathe.
30, 47, 53. Anybody can breathe in that plume. You can smell the metallic tang.
Even where air looks clean, there's an invisible threat.
I had to go to the hospital 18 times.
Air pollution is a global crisis. Scientists are on the case.
Picture yourself being brought to Beijing for 2 hours.
They're discovering that air pollution affects us in ways we never imagined.
The brain actually shrinks in response to urban air pollution.
We should know what we're breathing. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Human beings, their frenzy, their uncontrolled exploitation of natural resources, their ambition, their self-destruction. Thousands of years have to go by for the coral reef to evolve and thrive in its full glory. But only a few decades for them to start vanishing into a white blanket. The rest of the species that depend on them try to adapt to an increasingly devastated place. They are suffering the effects of the coral reef slowly passing away. They are the last coral reef survivors.
On September the 17th, 1903, the Daily Telegram shared a sad story with its readers in Clarksburg, West Virginia. A dispute over a pet dog between two immigrant miners had led to a tragedy. It was one of the miners who took the bullet, a man called Make Svenekafev.
The next day, a rival publication, the Clarksburg Daily News, also printed this heartrending story of the dog and the shot Slav. But in fact, they'd been caught in a brilliant trap laid by their competitor. The Clarksburg Telegram had long suspected the Clarksburg Daily News of stealing their stories, so they'd simply made this one up and put it in as bait.
Just read the victim's name backwards. We fake.
Animals make all kinds of noise. But what does it mean?
What they're telling the female is, I'm free of parasites.
Can we crack these mysterious codes?
The gesture means travel with me.
His vocabulary was like a 2.5-year-old human child.
This is Dr. Doolittle's dream.
Nova wonders, what are animals saying right now? All around us are alien tongues, and they don't come from space.
From whale songs and wolf howls to birds chirping and dolphins clicking.
The animal world is filled with mysterious conversations.
Could we ever tap in? We'd like to think that language...
For 20 years, GMOs have spread across the planet. Genetically modified organisms. They're predominantly plants, their genetic material transformed by scientists primarily to increase their yield. Soy, corn, cotton, canola. GMOs are now said to cover over 10% of the world's farmland. But they're also the object of fierce opposition. All over the world, people are concerned about the dangers of GMOs, not only for public health, but for the environment and for farmers as well. They criticize the influence of the seed and pesticide giants like the American company Monsanto.
You know I let you beat me on that last one, right?
You done talking?
Yeah, I'm done. Let's go. Oh, David.
We have the results back from the MRI. It looks like early onset Alzheimer's.
Hey, Dad. Go ahead. You can eat. I just want to know why.
We'll get through this.
I think I just want to lay down.
He doesn't even recognize me anymore, Steve.
I really think you should go back to work.
I need to figure out some different ways to care for Dad.
I'm here. I'm free. I could watch him.
You have a wonderful facility, but I'm not ready for this.
Mom, don't do it.
What other choice do I have?
I don't think he's thought for 1 second that it might take a little effort to watch Dad. Here you go, Pops.
So, Janice, what brings you back to the workforce?
So what are we doing tonight?
I don't know, I gotta talk to the guys.
The guys? I swear, it's like you're all married.
We are all married. We're gonna get a big house, we're gonna have a bunch of wives, a bunch of kids.
Ha ha.
Hey, Mikey, let's go.
Can I tell you something serious for once?
Whoa. Hey, Scott.
I'm getting drafted. Alright? You wanna hear that? I got drafted this morning.
I have today ordered to Vietnam the Air Mobile Division.
I don't want to go, but I have to. You understand? Do you understand that?
Hey, it's nothing. It's like a time you fell off the porch. Remember that? All right. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me.